Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live commentary stream here today. And we are back yet again for another one here, another doubleheader tonight. Starting off with the Washington Capitals and the San Jose Sharks. We've commentated these teams multiple times this season, and we're looking forward to doing it here yet again tonight. Taking a look at these two teams from both sides. The San Jose Sharks heading into this game with a 23-19-3 record and find themselves in a playoff spot currently, while the Washington Capitals find themselves towards the top of the NHL with a record of 24-17-6. These two teams matching up basically right beside each other. Washington only one more win than the Sharks. So it's shaping up to be a pretty damn good game here from Capital One Arena here in Washington. Starting goaltenders for both sides. In net for San Jose, you have Alex Nedeljkovic with a record of 7-8-2, a 3.12 goals against average, and an .890 save percentage this season. He is playing in his third Watch with Nordic game this year. And on the other side, Logan Thompson. Thompson with a record of 17-12-4, a 2.34 goals against average, and a .916 save percentage. He is playing in his seventh Watch with Nordic commentary stream here tonight as we get ready for the start of the first period in just a moment. It is first responders night here in Washington, so there's some pregame ceremonies being held here prior to the game, but going more in depth with these two sides. The Sharks in their last 10, 6-4, coming off of a loss against the Vegas Golden Knights a couple of days ago. They've gotten a couple days off here. They haven't played in a hot minute. And prior to that, they were on a 3-game winning streak. They have won 6 of their last 10. As for the Capitals, it's been a little bit more difficult to pick up wins here, as the Capitals are coming off of an overtime win against the Montreal Canadiens, but they have dropped each of their last, they have dropped 2 of their last 5. Seems like they're winning, losing over this stretch. They could definitely be playing a little bit better, but overall, still one of the top teams in the NHL at this point still. So we'll get ready for puck drop here in just a moment. How's everybody doing? Welcome everybody here in the chat for this commentary. Haven't done the Capitals that much this year. Looking to change that. This is I believe it's our 5th time doing the Sharks this year. We've done the Sharks plenty of times this season, so they've gotten into their fair share of commentary streams here for sure. But yeah, I mean, San Jose, they deserve it. They're a fun freaking team to watch. And as for the Capitals, you follow along Alex Ovechkin. Today is a historic day in Watch with Nordic commentary history. A year ago today, Ryan McLeod scored the 3rd hat trick in Watch with Nordic history in a Buffalo Sabres 3-1 win over the Carolina Hurricanes. By the way, that was our 20th stream ever. We are on 145 tonight. So since then, we have done 125 streams over the stretch of a year, which I think is absolutely nuts. When you look at that statistically, it's absolutely crazy. Tomorrow we won't be live again till Monday, so we got the weekend off here once again. But tomorrow is another historic day in live commentary history, where we commentated the Oilers and the Avalanche, and the Oilers came back from down 3-0 to win that game 4-3. A year ago tomorrow. It featured a nasty Nathan McKinnon goal that will be posted here on the channel as a Watch with Nordic memory. So, cool thing to follow along with there, as National Anthem is now underway here in Washington, and we'll get ready to get started here in just a moment with the commentary stream. I'm watching on the Capitals Sports Network. I don't know where I mean, it's on ESPN Plus. That's about the only place you can go watch it unless you live in the Washington or San Jose area. We're doing a commentary here, though. All right, mid-anthem. So again, starting goaltenders for both sides. Logan Thompson in net for Washington has a .911 save percentage, which ranks 23rd out of all Watch with Nordic goaltenders. And Alex Nedeljkovic, who is playing in his third commentary, has an .899, ranks 40th out of 80 Watch with Nordic goaltenders here as well. So fun little thing to follow along with there. And we are almost ready to get started here. Anthems are almost done. Alrighty, there you go. That will conclude the American National Anthem here in Washington as we get ready for the start of the opening period here between the Washington Capitals and the San Jose Sharks. These two teams have faced off once before earlier in the year. The Capitals got that win, a 7-1 demolition of the Sharks, and we will see if this game is the same here. Again, starting goalies on both sides. Nedeljkovic in net for San Jose. Thompson in net for the Caps. These are two teams here who need points. Washington needs them to catch up on Carolina. San Jose needs them to gain ground here and get into a playoff spot. It's Ryan Warsofsky versus Spencer Carberry behind the bench, and here we go. A matchup between the Sharks and the Capitals. And we are underway. Face-off is a tie-up here at center ice. It's won back then by the Sharks. Klingberg down below now in the San Jose zone. We'll dump that one into the Capitals' end. Now re-wrapping around that one behind the net. Sharks get it back. Celebrini plays it down low. Stolen back then by Alexi Protas, who will backhand that one into the Capitals' zone. Or the Sharks' zone. Protas at the point then for Carlson. Intercepted. Capitals get it back. Pass in front. Saved by Nedeljkovic. And the rebound was there, but nobody was there for the Caps. Here comes Celebrini with speed. Macklin Celebrini through center. Gets it through the Capitals' sticks. Down low now. Graf to center. And Chernyshov could not get there in time. Here come the Caps now. They'll dump it into the San Jose zone. Now Klingberg on the right side for San Jose. He'll dump that one into the Washington end. Now it'll be an icing against the Sharks here to start it off. Obviously, you see out here on the ice, Macklin Celebrini, who's been absolutely unbelievable this season. He has contributed on over 50% of San Jose's goals this season. Face-off coming here in the San Jose zone. I do not believe the shots are 3-0. Oh, they are. Okay. Shots are 3-0 here in favor of Washington, all ready to start. Face-off one here now by the Caps. Sharks trying to break that one now through center. It's backhanded off the boards to Eklund, intercepted by the Caps on the right side. Trying to take that one through center, stolen back by the Sharks. Here they come. Celebrini, cross-ice pass to Foley, moves in. And a save there by Thompson, if that even got on net. Eklund now down low for Roy. Eklund on the right side, trying to get that puck free. Now to Foley, battles for it down low with Chikrin. Picked back up then by the Sharks. Wenberg in the corner, intercepted then by the Caps. They'll clear out the center. It's Frank. Played over then for Strome. Liljegren will steal that one back. And the Sharks will regroup here in their own end. Here's Ferraro now for Toffoli, who dumps that one into the Capitals zone. It goes off of a skate and back over then for Sandin, who plays that one forward for Dowd. Sortif. Sorry, that's not Sortif. That is Brett Liason. Sorry, I don't know why I said Sortif. Here's Leonard at the point. Fires it wide of Nedeljkovic. Puck is cleared all the way back out to center. Capitals will have to regroup now in their own end as it's an icing against the Sharks. Shots are 4-0 in favor of Washington. Yes, that's Liason. Okay. Great save by Alex Nedeljkovic to open up this period. The Capitals have been the better team here in terms of offensive zone pressure. Just a little bit over 18 minutes to go in this first period. Cleared back out the center then by Sam Dickinson. Gaudette racing for that puck. Caps will steal the back. Puck is blown dead for a offsides, I believe. Now, again, I'm not surprising anybody by saying this, but the San Jose Sharks have been really, really impressive this season and find themselves here around a playoff spot, and it's a matter of can they keep this sustainability here as we head through February and into March and post the Olympic break. Like, if they can keep this up, there's a decent chance they can make the playoffs. Just got to hope that all their guys can stay healthy as well, because they really haven't dealt with that injury bug necessarily. Here's Ryan Leonard now in the Washington zone. What's up, Hugh? You know it. You know it's another great day. Here's Sandin now trying to move to center, broken up then by the Sharks. Here they come the other way. Gaudette. Cross-ice pass back to Iorio, and that one dumps into the Capital zone for yet again another offsides. So in here tonight, Vincent Iorio playing against his former team. He was placed on waivers by the Capitals earlier in the season, was claimed by the San Jose Sharks. And now he's been pretty much up top with the team for most of the season. Puck is dumped back into the San Jose zone. Zach Ostapchuk will throw that one around behind the boards. San Jose gets it back. Reeves will backhand that one into the Washington zone, racing forward with speed. Thompson will come out of the net to play. It's stolen back then by the Sharks. Down low now behind the net. Regenda trying to move that puck. Cleared back to center. I think San Jose gets the win. Reeves on the right side tried to throw a pass there to center. It's banked off the boards and back over then for Brandon Duhaime, who will take that one down the right side. Gets knocked off the puck. Now Orlov, who is also a former Capital. A lot of former Washington Capitals here playing tonight. Orlov to Klingberg, misses the pass. Now battling for it is Faravari alongside Reeves. Klingberg will get that one and backhand it up. Here they come into the zone. Eklund pass over into the zone. Wenberg a shot, saved by Thompson. And puck slides down low now to the corner. Wenberg trying to get that one back. Stolen back then by Washington. Here's Anthony Beauvillier. Beauvillier with speed then to Protas. Protas down the right side. Trying to interfere with him there as Liljegren knocks him off the puck. It'll slide back to the right side. At the point now, Faravari. Over then for Carlson, a shot into the chest of Alex Nedeljkovic, who makes the save. Shots are 4-1 here in this first period. Great opportunity by Wenberg there on Thompson. Looked like he couldn't get a full shot on that puck, as Beauvillier did get a piece on him there and did not allow him to fully rush to the net. Logan Thompson against the San Jose Sharks, a .938 save percentage in 7 games played against San Jose. Carlson, a shot, goes off the boards, down low now to the corner. Strome on the right side will look for options. Sharks are 10-10 on the road this season. They've been very .500 when they're not at home. Here's Wenberg now, moves it through center. Pass over and shot there from Eklund goes wide. Kept in the zone though by the Sharks. Eklund here in the corner now will feed it up to the point. Liljegren a shot, fans on it. Second opportunity is also blocked. And it comes back out to center. Sharks will dump that one back in. And the Caps will get a chance here to regroup. Through the zone now, Strome. He'll drop it back for Roy. Roy over then for Sandin, who will try and get that one around. Stolen back then by Celebrini. Celebrini plays a pass up then for Cullen Graff. And it's offsides anyways, so it does not matter. So looking at the NHL point leaders this season, you see a very familiar face on there. Obviously, Connor McDavid leads the league right now in points. Nathan McKinnon at second. Macklin Celebrini, 70 points at 19 years old. Everybody else who is alongside him is 29 years old or above. So Macklin Celebrini finds himself in some pretty insane company here this season and has been absolutely phenomenal. Down low here now in the Shark zone. Nedeljkovic then for Dickinson. Sam Dickinson feeds a pass to center. Graff now looking for options. Off the boards then for Iorio, who will dump that one into the Cap zone. Thompson Out of his own net, will shoot that puck around. Played back up at the point. Celebrini trying to dump that one down low to Dickinson. Intercepted then by Washington. Here they come to the over with speed. It's Leonard into the zone. Dekes around, moves in. Backhand, can't get it on. And forces to move it up to the point. Now Sandin will shoot that one down low. Good movement there by Ryan Leonard. Back up to the point then. Rasmus Sandin will shoot that one on net. Tipped in front there by Roy. And Sharks will get that one right back. Celebrini feeds it past the center. Stolen back then by the Caps. Leonard comes back into the zone. And gets intercepted there from taking the shot. Iorio trying to bank that one off the boards. Will kick it out to center. And the Capitals will regroup. See the talent from Leonard, that's for sure. He's obviously in his rookie season. Played games last year for Washington, but that's a guy who really turned himself into a key contributor for this team just in his rookie season. Dump into the zone by the Caps, goes up and out of play with under 14 minutes to go in the first period. Shots are 4-1 in favor of Washington. They've had the chances here so far. It's a 0-0 hockey game so far. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below if you're new. Trying to get to 5K subscribers. We're almost at 4,300. The hope is to reach that probably by next week. So every sub counts. I would appreciate it, guys. Thank you. We've had a great couple of weeks here on the channel. Let's go Capitals. Love to hear that. Yeah, so my pick, I think the Sharks will win tonight. But typically, you guys know what that means. Whenever I say one team's going to win, the other team wins. I think I went 0 for 2 last night. I'm not going to lie. I think I went 0 for 2. So, I think Capitals will win. They've been the better team so far, so maybe. Capitals playing in their 11th commentary stream tonight. San Jose playing in their 8th. Capitals are 6-2-2 when I live stream them. The Sharks are 2-4-1. So overall, only 2 wins there for San Jose in commentary streams. All right. Looking like it'll be a good game, though, here so far. All right, back here for period number 1. Still scoreless in Washington through about 6 minutes of play. Face-off coming here now outside of the San Jose zone. It's won by the Caps. They'll dump it down low. Sharks trying to clear. It's Klingberg on the right side. Stolen back then by Washington. Sandin feeds it up to the point. Roy over to Chikrin. Chikrin down low then. Milano, a shot blocked by the Sharks. They'll play it back out to center. Here they come the other way. Gaudette will dump that one into the zone. Regenda will chase. Trying to get that one there in the corner and break it free. It slides back over then to the corner. Now Hendricks Lapierre will pick up that puck. And look for options here in the Washington zone. Now Roy being pressured by the Sharks. It's kept in then by Gaudette. Roy will steal it right back. And puck goes up and out of play. And it won't be a penalty, but the faceoff will come in the neutral zone as Gaudette was the last one to touch that puck. You know what I forgot to do? I did. Damn it. I'll have to do that after this. Face-off here now outside of the Washington zone. And it's reluctantly won then by the Sharks. Racing forward into the zone now is Barclay Goudreau as that fourth line gets out there for the Sharks. Reeves trying to play that one to center. Banked it off the boards then down low. Stolen back then by the Caps. Frank plays it over then for Strome. Strome drops it back. Dumped into the zone then by Washington. Racing forward with speed is Frank, who very fast skater, as those who may not know. I believe was the fastest skater in the AHL last season. Puck is dumped out to center by Reeves. Sandin will clear that one down low now. Frank on the right side. Intercepted then by the Sharks, who will clear out to center. Puck goes out of play. And face-off will come back in the San Jose zone, it looks like. Sharks have allowed 53 first-period goals, which is the most allowed in the NHL this season. So, obviously, not that great. For sure. Face-off coming here now again in the San Jose zone. It'll be Dowd versus Wenberg. Off the draw now, it's face-off win for the Sharks. Dickinson now in his own zone. Nice little move through his legs. Try to clear the puck. Kept in, though, by the Caps. Leonard to the point. Fires it. And it goes wide down low. Now Dowd being tied up then by Iorio in the corner. Trying to break that puck free. And finally the puck will break free. A shot there on Nedeljkovic. He makes the save. Taken back then by the Sharks. Try to break a pass there through center. Faravari intercepts it. Carlson gets it back then for the Caps. Leonard played back to Faravari, who will dump that one here into the San Jose zone. Sharks will get it back. Dickinson now will clear it around behind the net back to Wenberg. Wenberg attempt to play to center. Capitals get it back. Down low. Dowd gets tied up now in the corner, trying to break that one free. And the Sharks win that battle on the right side. Protas steals it back. He'll clear it around now behind the net. And back up to the point. Down low now behind the net. Protas trying to throw a wraparound pass there. It's intercepted. Sharks take it back the other way. Through center now, Eklund. Eklund in here all alone. Will circle back around, wait for his teammates. He's poke-checked out of the zone then by the Caps. And will regroup at center now. Gives it back to Klingberg. Klingberg over for Orlov. Orlov to Celebrini. Celebrini now looks. Will back that one around now behind the net. Racing forward with speed is Goudreau. Trying to pick that one up. It's stolen back then by Alexi Protas, who will backhand that one then into the San Jose zone. Orlov on the right side then for Celebrini. Celebrini will backhand that one all the way back into the Washington zone. Roy on the right side trying to play that one around the Chernyshov. Stolen back then by the Caps. Bavillier will wait for it here in the Washington zone. Played back to Protas. Puck slides out to center. Now Celebrini takes it back. Pass back over then into the zone. Graf to Celebrini. Back to Graf. Capitals are there to intercept it. Sharks get it right back. Celebrini to the point to Klingberg. Klingberg will fight for it here in the corner. Capitals doing a good job of getting their sticks to a lot of where the Sharks are and not really giving San Jose a whole lot of options in the offensive zone. Approaching the halfway mark here. Turnover by Klingberg. Ovechkin tried to play it but couldn't get it through his legs. Sharks will backhand that one out to center. Regenda now will dump that one down low. Now Sandin will hold it here behind the Washington net as we cross over the halfway mark of this opening period. Shots are 4-1 in favor of the Caps. Ethan Frank down the penalty box side will fall down and stolen back then by the Sharks, who trying to backhand that one up to center now. Racing for it then is Misa, who will play it up then to Gaudette. Gaudette trying to deke that one around Carlson. Carlson steals it back. And the Caps will get that one back into the San Jose zone. Ethan Frank trying to break that one free now on the right side. Sharks will clear to center. Now Pavel Regenda into the zone. Back over Gaudette. A shot. Save. Rebounds there. And it goes just wide. Adam Gaudette, a huge chance. And he was blocked on the rebound play. Now here comes Faravari. Down the right side. Will circle back in the Washington zone. Dumps it down low. Racing for it then is Duhaime. He'll battle for it then with Ferraro. Knocked down to the ground by Iorio. Trying to clear that one away then is Ostapchuk. Gets that one back now. Battling for it down low in the corner with Duhaime. Pass in front. Nobody's there. Faravari now a shot. Goes wide. Reeves trying to play that one back to center. Down low here now in the San Jose zone. Duhaime will get that one back. Sharks take the puck now. They'll move it through center. It's Reeves who will dump that one here back into the Washington zone. Now Jacob Chikrin will handle the puck. 8:20 left to go in the opening period. No goals scored, no shots since the 15-minute mark, I believe. Capitals have the puck. Chikrin fires it into the glove of Nedeljkovic. Capitals have been giving the heavy pressure here so far tonight. Here in the opening period, still scoreless from Washington. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Not a fully eventful game here, at least so far, but I'm sure as soon as I say that, there's going to be some goals scored. All right. AB. All right. Still a scoreless game here in the first period. Plenty of other games going on here in the NHL tonight. We'll talk about all of them here later on. We'll be live later for Golden Knights and Maple Leafs. That'll be the 9:30 p.m. game. So pretty much as soon as this game is done, we have to transition over to that one. So stay tuned for that. That will be later tonight here in the commentary schedule. Face-off going to come here now in the San Jose zone. Capitals have been given it here to the Sharks. Not a lot of shots to report upon, though, in this opening period. Face-off here in the San Jose zone. Strome versus Wenberg. Here in the San Jose zone, won by the Sharks. Now down low, Ferraro will take that one behind the net. We'll bank that one out to center. Chikrin. Back over then to Ovechkin. Ovechkin to Strome. Trying to get that cross-ice pass off. He fails. Now backhanded down low. Racing forward with speed is Timothy Liljegren. Battling forward in the corner then with Chikrin. Chikrin steals the puck back. Plays it over then for Strome. Strome will come back and regroup down low now in the Washington zone. Jacob Chikrin. Pass up through center now. It's McMichael to Strome. Could not get the pass over in time. And Sharks will backhand out to center. Shots are 5-2 here in favor of the Capitals. Ferraro wraparound now behind his own net to Liljegren, who will dump that one all the way down the other way. Racing for it then is Chernyshov, and he was offside, so it doesn't matter. Igor Chernyshov, second-round pick in 2024. He's got 9 points in 12 games since coming up to the NHL. He's been a great acquisition for San Jose. That's a guy who was down there with the Barracuda, put up some phenomenal numbers, and now he finds himself here in an NHL spot and has been really effective right away. That was a second-round pick. Here's Mavillier's shot. It was blocked in front. Now Celebrini clears it off the boards. Here come the Sharks the other way. Graf, cross-ice pass then to Chernyshov. Chernyshov moves that one into the zone. Thompson comes down the net to play the puck. Chernyshov will steal it back now behind the net. Pass in front, Celebrini, a shot save. Rebound there on Graf is denied. Pass back over, and nobody was there. Celebrini will feed a pass to center. It's shot wide. Cleared back up to the point, Klingberg. Down low then for Celebrini. Puck will come out to center now. Chernyshov over for Klingberg. Klingberg. Tried to backhand that one now through center. Graf will dump that one down low. Sandin battling forward here in the corner alongside Chikrin, trying to break that puck free. Graf. Down low here now in the corner. Banks it up to the point to Klingberg. Klingberg at the point now. Orlov, a shot is blocked. Capitals steal it back. They will clear out to center. Did Michkov score? Bro, he hasn't scored since November. I saw that in the stat line yesterday. I was like, no way. Here's Ryan Leonard with the puck. A shot on net. Deflects here into the corner. Chekrin feeds it up to the point. Sandin over to Leonard. A shot. Saved by Nedeljkovic. Chekrin gets it back up now at the point. 5:40 left to go in the first period. Leonard feeds it up to the point to Sandin. Sandin to Leonard. Oh, of course not. You're just saying that. Leonard here now will clear it into the corner. Banked off the boards, then Sandin. Trying to get that puck back. 5.5 minutes to go in the first. And puck is cleared back out to center. Leonard now back to Sandin. Capitals will hold it here as both teams get a line change. Shots are 5-4. Rasmus Sandin now holds it here in the Washington zone. Sandin banks it out to center. Sharks trying to steal that one back now on the right side. Iorio off the boards. Ostapchuk. Back over then to Gaudreau. Ostapchuk now off the boards. Thrown back up to the point for Graf. Puck will slide out to center. And now Dickinson will get it back. Puck will slide back into the Washington zone for yet again another icing. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new and you enjoy the commentary. We do these games every single week. Face off here in the San Jose zone. Sharks will clear all the way back into the Washington zone. And another icing against the Sharks. There's been plenty of icings here on the Sharks. Face off here in the Shark zone is won by the Sharks. It'll go straight into Nedeljkovic, who just decides to cover. And in light of that, we will go to commercial break. Scoreless here in the first period still, with 4.5 minutes to go. Yeah, I thought about doing the Battle of Pennsylvania tonight. We already did that this year, though. So I was like, let's do a different matchup. But it's like, it's on ESPN. And then, of course, Golden Knights and Maple Leafs is at 9:30. So, knowing my luck, this game's going to go to overtime and then probably a shootout. And I'll miss a quarter of the next game. Because that's always how it works whenever it's a 9:30 game. So, whatever. We'll be live again tonight for Golden Knights and Leafs. We'll be live on Monday too. I think we're doing the Flames on Monday. Let me go take a look. We haven't done the Flames since October. Yeah, Devils and Flames is our plan for Monday. Then we'll be doing one commentary on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday. So plenty more live commentary streams coming your way here on the channel. Pick up any nice cards. I haven't really gotten any cards lately. Need Red Wings. So I got Red Wings next week, Trevor. Next Thursday, they take on the Wild. I got Red Wings next week. It's actually my 150th stream. So that's fun. But that's next week. Got, I think next week we have like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 commentaries next week. So, best goal horn in hockey. Yeah, Flames have a great goal horn. Face off in the Shark zone now, won by San Jose. They'll backhand that one around through center. Now to Foley. Takes it into the zone now with speed. Trying to backhand that one down low to Wenberg. Getting tied up here on the right side. Played back down low to Foley to Eklund. A shot saved by Thompson. And Caps will try and clear that one around. Logan Thompson, one of the best goaltenders this season. Through center now, Wenberg. Back over, a shot. And gloved by Thompson. Shots are 7-5 now in favor of the Sharks. They've come back and are now out shooting the Caps. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I haven't pulled that many cards recently. I actually have a whole stack over here that I need to organize at some point. That's usually a summer job, though. Here's Klingberg, shot from the point, saved by Thompson. Bavillier trying to race for that one. Will backhand it out to center. Sharks regroup. Orlov breaks it through center. He'll dump that one into the Capital zone. Bavillier battling for it with Graf. As that San Jose first line's out there, less than 4 minutes to go in the opening period, and we got a penalty. And it's going to be against John Carlson and the Capitals. And San Jose will get a chance to put their power play to work here in the first period. Nice. That's a good pull. So San Jose's power play, 20%. So 1 in every 5 power plays, they're picking up a goal. 13th in the NHL. Capitals PK, 25th. 77% on average. They are stopping a power play. Face off here now in the Washington zone is one back then by the Caps. Down low now, Eklund trying to poke check that one away. Stolen back then by the Caps, who will clear it all the way down into the San Jose zone. And the Sharks will wait. Here's Macklin Celebrini. Drops it back then to Eklund. Eklund now banked through center off the boards. Thompson tries to clear it around. Down low now is trying to backhand that one to center was Wenberg. Good offensive play there. He signed a contract 2 weeks ago, which is nuts that it was 2 weeks ago. Here's John Klingberg at the point. Pass over then to Celebrini. Down low. Puck is blocked. Celebrini gets it back. Celebrini to Klingberg. Klingberg to Celebrini. A shot saved by Thompson with the high pad. And now Roy will clear all the way back into the Shark zone. Klingberg will drop it back then to Celebrini. Celebrini over them for Pavel Regenda, who brings that one into the zone. Pass up to the point to Klingberg. Klingberg over for Wenberg. Wenberg to Eklund. Eklund to Celebrini at the point now. Klingberg comes in, shoots it, and it goes wide, but back on a Shark stick. Celebrini at the point to Klingberg. 35 seconds to go on the power play. Sharks go offsides. So face-off will come to center. Good movement by the Sharks on that power play. Getting the opportunities that you desire. Exactly what the doctor ordered for San Jose for sure. Face off here now outside of the Washington zone. It's cleared down the other way then by the Sharks. Orlov to Gaudette. Goes off of Gaudette's stick back into the San Jose zone. That will pretty much do it here for the Sharks power play. Orlov through center then to Chernyshov. Trying to battle for that puck down low in the corner. Slides back up to the point. Iorio will dump that one down low. Gaudette behind the net. Trying to break that one free. Power play is over. Now at the point, Iorio stolen back then by the Caps. Here's Ryan Leonard now through center. Dumps that one into the zone. Faravari now behind the net. Broken up then by Chernyshov. Orlov will play it back forward. Sharks will try and break it the other way. Ostapchuk Into the zone, moves to center, a shot saved by Thompson. Approaching the final minute of play in the first period. Battling for that one here now in the San Jose zone is Leonard. He has it up at the point. Cross-ice pass to Carlson. Puck comes out of the zone. And into the final minute of the first period. Clear down low into the San Jose zone. Ovechkin trying to dump that one out to center. Reeves will bank it out to center. Here's Celebrini. Moves into the zone. Wraparound shot in front. Saved by Thompson. Cleared back down low now behind the net. Reeves battling for that puck. Now Carlson feeds it back up to McMichael, who will flick it out to center. Racing for now with speed Pavilion. Pavilion into the zone. Gets knocked off the puck and a whistle is blown. Here for a offsides, I believe. I think that was offsides. Thought he said penalty. I'm like, for what? Oh, icing. Okay. All right. I guess that makes more sense, huh? 35 seconds to go here in the first period. New to hockey, but heard of San Jose Sharks going to... Over the last couple of years, the Sharks have not been that great. This year's been a lot better than previous years, though. Thank you, Rocknor. Face-off here in the Washington zone. It's won by the Sharks. Graf now at the point to Liljegren. Down low, Graf. Battling for that puck. Stolen back then by the Caps to center. 25 seconds to go. Here with speed into the zone. Duhaime. Wraparound pass is blocked. And Protas nearly got set up. But it did not go that way. Cleared back into the Washington zone. Holding that puck now. Carlson off the boards. Cleared back into the San Jose zone. 10 seconds left to play. They'll battle for it here now on the right side. Dumped into the Shark zone. And that'll pretty much do it here for the first period. Shots were 11-5 in favor of San Jose to start that period off. But no goals were scored in those first 20 minutes. All right, that being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We will be back for the start of the second period momentarily. All right, that being said, guys, subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. Helps out bringing more people into the commentary. Let's take a look at some of the other scores around the NHL as of late. Because obviously there is plenty of NHL games going on here tonight. A total of 10 are happening. So you start off with Canadian Sabres. It's a 2-1 lead for Buffalo about halfway through that first period. Flyers and Penguins, 2-0 Penguins as that first period comes to a close. Canucks and Blue Jackets is 1-0 Columbus at the end of 20 minutes of play. Then there are two 8 p.m. games, an 8:30 matchup, two 9 p.m.s, and the later slate game that we were doing here as well. You got Bruins Kraken at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I believe that's actually in Boston, so I think they're doing the Zdeno Chara retirement. I think it's in Boston. Yes, it's in Boston. So it's an 8 p.m. matchup, but they're doing Zdeno Chara's retirement night tonight. You got Jets and Wild. That'll be a great game. Flames and Blackhawks. Stars and Mammoth. Oilers and Islanders. And then Blue Jackets. Maple Leafs and Golden Knights. We will be live for Maple Leafs and Golden Knights. So stay tuned for that. That's the later game tonight here on the YouTube channel. So there you go. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some waters real quick, and then we can do some intermission questions if you guys are down. All right, I have returned. Sorry about that. All right, intermission questions. Give me a number between 1 and 1,000. I have 1,000 ChatGPT generated questions. They're hockey related, they're food related, they are would you rathers. You guys just give me a question, give me a number in the comments, and I will find a question for you guys. I think the Sharks will win. Go watch the Bruins. We'll be back for Knights and Leafs. Have fun. Yep, see you, Ragnar. Yeah, Knights and Leafs will be fun. All right. One. Hugh wants question number 1. All right, question number 1. What's your favorite NHL rivalry to watch? Favorite NHL rivalry. For me, it's ironic because it's literally going on right now. Battle of Pennsylvania. I'm a Flyers fan, so I'm big into the Battle of PA. Honestly, no matter when it's going on, I'm always into it. Even when both teams are bad or one team's bad. Battle of Pennsylvania is my favorite rivalry to watch. And then you guys answer it as well. I do have to say that sometimes because people kind of forget to answer themselves. Bruins, Canadians, that's a good one. 100%. Yeah, Bruins, Canadians was great. Avs Stars is a really good one, too. That's a great off-the-board one. Yeah, that's definitely a great one. That playoff series last year was awesome. That's become a great rivalry, for sure. Doesn't look like it'll be as big of a blowout as the previous matchup between these two teams was. Last time these two teams played, it was a 7-1 win for Washington. All right. Done with that one? All right. Ragnar gave me 113. What's your favorite movie soundtrack? I mean, for me, like, the only one... There's a couple good ones. I like Star Wars. Star Wars is probably one of the better ones. Home Alone. Home Alone soundtrack is great. Avengers is good. There's a couple ones that have pretty good, like, movie soundtracks. I think Star Wars is probably, bar none, the best. At least in my eyes. But now you guys answer. Have to say that sometimes. Washington 5-6-3 when tied after 1 this season. Godfather 1. Trying to think. Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't seen Godfather in forever. It's been a while. Like a couple years. So. But yeah, Godfather was a great one for sure. I really enjoyed that. Nah, Hugh, you ain't old. You're not old, Hugh. Don't disrespect yourself like that. All right, next up, 200. Question number 200. Would you rather be always early or lucky? Lucky. I would rather be lucky all the time. I'm always early anyway. So that's just how I am. I'm early all the time. Definitely lucky though. I would rather have a lot of luck. Because you definitely need luck in a lot of industries and pretty much anything. So yeah, gotta be lucky. Come on. That's an easy answer. All right, got about 7 minutes till the start of the second. Hey, Isnak Attack, $5 dono. You didn't have to do that, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the $5 dono, man. I appreciate that. What's this? Plus 5, 24. Thank you, bro. Everybody give a like to Isnak. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. It's still nuts that people will donate their money to me here on streams. But thank you, man. I really appreciate that. As a Sharks fan living in Maryland, I'm blacked out. Thanks for the commentary. No problem, man. I have a question for you. How did you become a Sharks fan in Maryland? Do you have, like, family that's from the Bay Area, or... I'm curious as to why. All right, we'll be back for the second in just a moment. Just went to intermission for the last time, so we'll be back for the second period here in a moment. Sorry, bro. AFK. No problem, Rex. Sorry, I didn't see your comment till now. I did live in California for a few years, better than that long story. NHL 98, lack of correct geography of California. Hey, man. At least you're a fan of hockey. That's the positive part. But, yeah, there's no problem with that. No problem. I'm a Coyotes fan, and I was a Coyotes fan, and I live in Pennsylvania. I root for the Mammoth now as well, so it's like, you know, you like what you like. Some of it stems from when you're younger. For me, it's just like I love poverty, so I just picked all the shit teams to root for. The only team that I have kind of rooted for, and has won a championship is the Eagles. That's about it. Phillies fan, never won a World Series. Flyers haven't won since 75. The Mammoth have never won. My old team relocated. And just because I don't live in Arizona, I'm just like, you know what? I'll root for the Mammoth. Why not? All right. Almost ready for the start of the second.
With psoriatic arthritis, mornings came with sore, swollen, and stiff joints. Now, with Bimzelx, I'm back to less joint pain and stiffness, less fatigue, and for some, Bimzelx can deliver zero swollen joints.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Okay.
Start to say I'm back to less joint pain and stiffness with Bimzelx.
Ask your doctor about Bimzelx.
Almost there.
It's new. It's Olay Super Serum Body Wash. Sinks into my skin with 5 powerful ingredients. It hydrates, burns, smooths, brightens, and evens.
Alrighty, let's get ready for the start of the second period here between the Washington Capitals and the San Jose Sharks. First period recap, no goals were scored in that opening period. Shots were 11-5 in favor of San Jose. Other stats, face-off percentage was 57% in favor of the Sharks. Hits were 7-6 in favor of San Jose. Block shots were 3-2 in favor of the Caps. Giveaways were 6-4 in favor of the Sharks. And takeaways were tied at 2 apiece. Only one power play in that first period. It was it was for the Sharks, and they killed it off. PWHL takeover this weekend in Washington. Why is Gary Bettman on the call? What the hell? Gary Bettman's on the freaking call for the Caps. Huh, Gary was at the White House with the Panthers. I guess that was today. All right, second period starting up in just a moment. They're talking to Gary Bettman currently, so I don't see any of the play. Alrighty, second period between the Washington Capitals and the San Jose Sharks, live from Capital One Arena. As the teams get ready here to line up for face-off. Talking about the Olympics, 6 players from each side are participating in the Olympic Games. 2 from the Capitals, 4 from the Sharks. And here we go. Period number 2 between the Capitals and the Sharks is officially underway. Face-off is won here by the Sharks. They will play it back now in their own zone, cleared out to center. Capitals steal it back. They'll dump it here into the San Jose zone. Klingberg plays it back then for Orlov. Stolen back then by the Capitals on the right side. Now behind the net, Sharks take the puck back. Klingberg off the boards now to center. Graf plays it back, intercepted. And Beauvillier will backhand that one down low. Orlov here in the San Jose zone. Played back now through center. Celebrini drops it back, or at least tries to. Now Protas will poke check it back out to center. Sharks get it back now on the right side. Celebrini down low then for Graf. Graf to Chernyshov. Chernyshov then for Celebrini. Macklin Celebrini here will drop that one down low. Chernyshov to Celebrini in front, who cannot get that pass clearly. And we got a whistle here and another penalty coming against the Capitals. It looks like it'll be Alexei Protas who will go to the box, and the Sharks will get a power play here for the second time tonight. And I think it's Carlson again, actually. Carlson has already had a penalty earlier. An interference call on Celebrini. Now he has a hooking call on Celebrini. That's a little... he did fall, so I guess that makes sense. Power play coming up here now for the Sharks. Shots are 11-5. Again, San Jose's power play shooting at a 20.9%. They are 0 for 1 here tonight with only 1 shot. Face-off here now in the Washington zone, won by the Sharks. They'll play it up to the point. Klingberg over to Celebrini. Comes in, shoots it, and it's blocked. Now Nick Dowd will steal that puck and clear it all the way back into the San Jose zone. Now Nedeljkovic will play that one back here to center. Klingberg moves through center to Foley. Back up then to Celebrini. Celebrini moves into the zone to Foley now to the point to Klingberg. Klingberg down low to Celebrini. Back at the point, Klingberg shoots it, tipped in front. Roy will get that one back. Now Wenberg here in the corner throws it up to the point. Klingberg waits, Celebrini a shot. Saved there by Thompson. If that even got on. Eklund to Celebrini, another chance. Goes out of play. And another huge chance there for the Sharks. Was about 8 playing Uncle's copy of NHL 98. Thought the Caps were from the state of Washington. Hey, that's a mistake that some people make, I'm sure. So face off here in the Washington zone. Celebrini now versus Beauvillier. Celebrini wins the draw. On the right side, Wenberg feeds it up to the point. Eklund to Wenberg. Wenberg down low now on the right side. Back to Eklund. Now Klingberg. Klingberg to Eklund to the point. Back over to Celebrini. A shot saved by Thompson. Rebounds there in front. And they tried getting the shot on, but it was denied. At the point now, Celebrini looks for options. Fires it again. It goes wide of Thompson. And kicked off the boards by the Caps. They'll bring it to center. Tried sending a 1-on-0 pass to Beauvillier. And puck will go out of play. I'm not sure what happened there. Face-off here now outside of the Washington zone, and it's won by the Sharks, who will play it back to center. Coming in now, Chernishoff down the right side. 35 seconds to go on the power play. Capitals trying to get it back. Chikrin thrown to center then for Gaudette. Capitals will intercept that one and clear out to center. Sharks will regroup. Carlson now battling forward with Orlov. Orlov back then for Pavel Regenda behind the net. As time ticks down here on the power play. Sharks dump it into the Capitals zone. Regenda on the right side. Puck goes up in the air, taken back then by Washington. Here they come now through the zone. Dumped down low then by Faravari. That will do it for the Sharks power play. Just closed the shot counter by accident. Caps are 2 for 2 here on the PK. Good kill by them. They need to get some more shots, though, as they're being outshot 13-5. Here through Washington now, breaking it through center. Frank tried to dump that one down low, taken back then by the Sharks. Ostapchuk, pass over to Ferraro, a shot, saved by Thompson. Logan Thompson's been phenomenal here tonight. Strome will throw a pass to center. Frank now battling for it. Sharks will steal it back. They'll clear it back into the Washington zone. Rasmus Sandin back over then for Strome as a burp in mid-call. Back up then for Roy, who will dump that one then into the San Jose zone. Played back to center. Sharks will try and take it the other way. Ostapchuk dumps it here into the zone. Thompson to Chikrin. Chikrin then for Carlson. Carlson will dump that one here into the San Jose zone. Sharks will hold the puck now in their own end. 15:50 left to go here in the second. Into the zone now with speed to Foley. Cross-ice pass to Wenberg, who can't get the shot on. Feeds it up to the point then. Shot denied by Thompson from Vincent Iorio. And plenty of opportunities coming from the Sharks. 15 on goal. And Thompson has saved all of them. Face-off here now in the Washington zone. Thank you all for tuning in. Like the stream down below. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. We do these commentary streams every single week for all 32 teams. Face-off one then by the Caps. They will try to clear that one out of their own zone. It goes up off a stick and out of play. And face-off will stay here in the Washington zone.
Yeah.
15.5 minutes to go in the second period. Shots are 15-5. Face-off won by the Sharks. At the point, Dickinson tried to bank that one off the boards. It went off of Bavillier's face, it looks like. It looks like he's okay, though. Caps will try and pick that one up and clear it back around now behind the net. Carlson off the boards now. Sharks steal it back. Chernishoff on the right side. Pass from Celebrini, a chance there denied by Thompson once again. Now Dickinson comes into the zone. Down low now behind the net. Eklund pass in front. Chernishoff battling for that puck. And it kicks around then to the right side. Iorio will dump that one down low in the corner. Celebrini pass in front. And it's tipped off a LT stick. And the Caps will break it back out to center. Protas over then for Bavillier, who will backhand that one here into the San Jose zone. Now Dickinson to Celebrini on the right side. Kept in by the Caps. Over then for Bavillier. Puck slides through his skate. Washington still looking for a shot here in this second period. Capitals have the puck. Milano attempted to bring that one through center. What's up, Lee? Welcome to the stream. I've been good. How are you? Here's Lapierre. Tried to throw a pass to center then. Down low in the corner now. Iorio racing for that puck behind the net. He'll backhand that one off the boards. It'll be an icing against the Sharks. As shots are 16-8 with 14 minutes left in the second. Logan Thompson's looked phenomenal. Freaking itchy nose. It always happens during streams, too. It's frustrating. It looks like I'm picking my nose all the time. Face off in the San Jose zone, won by the Sharks. They'll get out to center, stolen back then by Ovechkin. Ovechkin into the zone, back to Strome to center. A shot saved by Nedeljkovic. And there's the first shot of the period for Washington. Sharks will dump that one here into the Capitals zone. Been good, just working. That's good to hear. Keeping yourself busy. Here in the Washington zone, Caps will clear all the way back into the San Jose end. I think the Sharks will win. I got the Sharks winning. Here's Liljegren now for Misa. Stolen back then by the Caps. Chekrin now down low for Roy. Off the boards now Ovechkin. Will sweep that one into the zone. It slides around, and I think they're calling a offsides here anyways. And we will head to commercial break here in this first period. Shots are 16-6. Still scoreless here in period number 2. Oh my gosh. Made a Rangers video today.
Discover new leads and trusted experts. I can help you with that. That's great. Who solve problems with you. With the right team and the right tools, they can outdo anything that's holding their business back. Outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
I was born with wings, but
Yeah, he's been doing great.
now with Bimzelix, I'm back to clearer skin.
Only Bimzelix targets and blocks IL-17A
All right.
inflammation.
Most people have 100% clear skin. Some after the first dose.
Still a scoreless hockey game here, about 6.5 minutes into the second period.
Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to, before starting to check for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Start to get back to clearer skin with Bimzelix.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelix.
My shopping cart smashed my headlight. We worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small delay.
All right, back here from commercial break. Still scoreless.
Eton Duchesne, great guy, great teammate, lost way too soon. My heart still breaks. He had a heart attack at age 44. Probably the best matchup line in Caps history. When you look at Duchesne, you look at Bobby Gould, you look at their centerman, Brent the Kid Curry, they were fabulous. Eton was always tremendous, worked his tail off, made you look great.
Hey, Lee, thank you for the $6 dono, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. 330 now. Wow. Face off here now outside of the San Jose zone. Thank you, Lee. I really appreciate that. Sharks get the puck now off the draw. Goudreau will dump that one into the zone. Sandin trying to feed a pass here now to center. Down low in the corner. Duhaime off the boards for Milano. Sonny Milano now through center. Will dump that one here into the San Jose end. Off the boards, Nedeljkovic try to play that one back through center now. Ostapchuk will take it back down low. Kept in the zone, though, by the Caps. Trying to drop that one back then. Ostapchuk will backhand it to center. Liljegren will clear it into the Washington zone. Now down low, Milano looking for options here. Will clear out to center. Why am I not watching my favorite team? Because streaming's more important. Got to provide great commentary. But I did the Flyers yesterday, so I was like, I don't really want to do them again today. I'm only doing the Golden Knights today because I have no choice. Got to get 2 streams in tonight. Battling for it down low in the corner. Dowd feeds a pass to center. It's backhanded off the boards here back to center. Yeah, Ovechkin's playing. Toffoli. Back for Orlov now. Sharks trying to move it through center. Wenberg here in the Capital zone. Orlov in front. A shot is blocked. Now down low behind the net. Ferraro trying to pick that one up. At the point now. Klingberg a drive. And it goes off the glove of Thompson down low. Eklund behind the net then for Wenberg. At the point now. Chernyshov will dump that one down low. Stolen back then by the Caps. Here they come through center. Intercepted then by the Sharks and banked all the way back into the Washington zone. Shots are 17-6. Through the zone now, it's Dow trying to dump that one in. It comes back out to center, and we are about 9.5 minutes in. Here come the Capitals now into the zone. Protas' shot saved by Nedeljkovic. Rebound was there, but Beauvillier could not get to it. Sharks will move through center. Wenberg will dump that one into the zone. Slides in on Thompson. Now Chikrin here in the corner. Carlson clears around then for Protas. Dickinson battling for that puck as well. Celebrini's shot is blocked. Will come back out to center. And now Celebrini moves it back into the zone. Poke checked away. Shot on net there is blocked. Now down low here in the Washington zone. Chikrin off the Carlson. John Carlson sends a pass through center. Puck slides in on Nedeljkovic. He will make the save. I'm not sure if that'll count as a shot. Now back in the Washington zone, Strome. Cross ice pass then for Frank. It's a delayed offside for the Caps. It's cleared back out to center. Now Strome back over then for Faravari. It's a lot of back and forth is what I'm gathering here so far tonight. Not a lot of overall chances. And I think we have a penalty here against the Sharks. Looks like it's going to be against former Capital Vincent Iorio. He will head to the box, in Washington, for the first time tonight, will get an opportunity to utilize their power play. Capitals power play ranks 31st in the NHL, only 15%. Sharks penalty kill 24th at a 77.6%. Caps and Sharks penalty kills are basically the exact same. So that's interesting. All right, power play here now for Washington. Shots are 18-7. Face-off one now by the Sharks. They will clear all the way back into the Washington zone. We now cross over the halfway mark of this game tonight. Still scoreless here in period number 2. Dylan Strome now through the zone. Frank tries to dump that one down low now in the corner. Dumped all the way back into the Washington zone. Chikrin will drop it back to Leonard. Ryan Leonard now breaks it through center. Leonard through the zone. Gets knocked down to the ground. Now it's Ferraro here on the right side who will backhand that one all the way back into the Washington zone. And San Jose's definitely looked like the better team so far, but can't find a way to beat Logan Thompson. Dylan Strome through center now. Will dump that one here into the San Jose zone. Now Liljegren banks it off the boards then. San Jose trying to move that one to center. Ovechkin at the point. Chikrin. Chikrin to Leonard. Leonard to Chikrin to Ovechkin. Comes in, fires it, goes wide. Rebounds in front. They score! Dylan Strome picks up the rebound from the Ovechkin shot. And the Capitals have strike first here on the power play. Dylan Strome, his 11th goal of the season from Ovechkin and Chikrin on Washington's 9th shot. And the Capitals are on the board. And that's a great play there. Again, Ovechkin misses that shot, and the puck was in front there for Dylan Strome, who put that backhand past Nedeljkovic. Good placement there by Strome to be in front of the net in case there's any backdoor plays, and he is rewarded in that fact. Dylan Strome, his 11th goal of the season on the power play, and the Caps have a 1-0 lead. Cleared back down low now into the Washington zone. Orlov battling for that puck on the right side. Sharks will steal it back. Through center now, Chernyshov back to Gaudette. Puck goes up in the air. Capitals get it back. Banked off the boards here now, the way back into the San Jose zone. It's Orlov who will regroup with the puck. Misa trying to throw a pass then to center. Capitals will steal it back. They'll backhand it all the way back into the San Jose zone for an icing. And I'm assuming we'll head to commercial break here. Or not. Or maybe not. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Face-off coming here now in the Washington zone. It's won by the Capitals. Sandin now behind the net will bank that one off the boards, or at least try to. Through center now. Sharks get it back. Dickinson in the San Jose zone will bank that one off the boards, dumping it down low to the Capitals end. Thompson out of his net to play it now. Back over then for Liason, who attempted to clear. Now down low here, Dylan McElrath, who we haven't seen that much tonight. We'll bank that one back out to center. Sharks keep it in the zone. Here's Celebrini. Passes it down low then by Thompson. Capitals trying to get that one back. It's Dowd. Playing it back to Sandin now here through center. He'll dump that one into the Sharks zone. And I think it might have went out of play. I have no clue what happened there. But play is stopped. And we'll go to commercial break. Dylan Strome with the first goal tonight. And the Capitals on the power play have a 1-0 lead here in the second period. And that's a power play that really hasn't worked out for Washington that much this season. Again, 31st overall. That's really not that great. So it's good to see that obviously it's improving. So Dylan Strome, that is his, finding his name here really quick. Dylan Strome, where are you? That's his second goal in a commentary stream, 11th point. So he loves racking up the points there. Only recently have hockey shows and podcasts acknowledged Celebrini in the MVP conversation when they do. Never hear that stat brought up. Yeah, it's nuts. They have no wins. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see your comment above, but like it's crazy because they're like 0-8-2 whenever Celebrini doesn't register a point. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. What's up, Bond? Welcome to the stream, brother. Oh, nothing. Just commentating the wonderful game of hockey as per usual.
Well, they're closing on all three zones on us right now. They're quicker than we are. We gotta beat that pressure by executing a little bit better with our passing and receiving. So if we can get our pace up a little bit and get pucks, get a little bit more.
All right, face-off coming up here now. Outside of the Washington zone, won by the Sharks. Wenberg trying to break that one now through center. 7.5 minutes to go here in period number 2. Thompson out of his net to play the puck. Will bank this one out to center. Sharks trying to get that one back off the boards. Carlson battling for it now with Eklund. Ferraro takes it back then for Liljegren, who will dump that one then into the Washington zone. Carlson steals it right back out to center. Liljegren will dump that one then into the Washington zone. Off the backboards now trying to get that puck is Carlson, who will bank it out to center. Protas tries to send Carlson. Through center now. Will dump that one into the San Jose zone. Nedeljkovic back for Orlov. Dmitry Orlov with speed through center. Orlov to Eklund. Broken off the puck now down low here in the Washington zone. Pass in front. They score! Zach Ostapchuk! Two Capitals ran into each other there behind the net, and Zach Ostapchuk takes advantage, picking up the trash, and we have a tie hockey game. That Capitals lead lasted less than 3 minutes. And it's Zach Ostapchuk, his third goal of the season, unassisted, as a puck slid out in front. And the Sharks have tied the game. And Orlov might get an assist off this play. Zach Ostapchuk, his first goal in a commentary stream, his first point in a commentary stream as well. Ostapchuk was traded for the likes of Fabian Zetterlund. Ostapchuk this season, 24 games played, 3 goals, 4 points. Has been on that fourth line alongside Gaudreau and Reeves a lot of the time. And he picks up the trash there, getting that goal. We are tied at 1. Fed back up to the point now. A shot from Iorio. Save in front. Rebound out by Ostapchuk, who nearly had 2. And he fanned on that second shot. Dickinson. Point out Iorio. Dickinson waits. Fires it. It goes wide of Thompson. And down low. 6 minutes to go in the second. Puck slides out in front. Roy. Over then for Duhaime, who will bank that one out to center. Cleared off the boards then as the Sharks trying to regroup with that puck. Goes back into the San Jose end. Shots are 20-9. Or sorry, 20-8. In favor of San Jose. Dickinson. Battling forward here now, down low. Sandin clears it around behind the net to Carlson. John Carlson now down low will look for options. Banks it off the boards then for Sandin. Sandin, Carlson. Back to Sandin. Thrown out to center. So it'll be Ostapchuk from Orlov. And now broken up then by Regenda. Regenda looks, pass in front to Graf. He scores! Colin Graf, what a play! And the Sharks, just like that, are up 2-1. Please do not spoil. Colin Graf, his 13th goal of the year. And the Sharks, just like that, have gained the lead here with 2 goals in less than, what is that, a minute 30? Wow. Colin Graf picks up the trash in front. It'll be an assist from Pavel Regenda. Ostapchuk from Orlov and Eklund. Carberry looks frustrated. Puck slides into the Washington zone for an icing against the Sharks. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you are new. San Jose takes an early 2-1 lead. So they add an assist to the Ostapchuk goal. It'll be Ostapchuk from Orlov and Eklund. And Colin Graf, a goal tonight with 15 points in his last 18 games. Face off here now in the San Jose zone. It's won by the Sharks down low. Misa off the boards now, clears the center. Gaudette will dump that one down low. Shots are now 21-8. And San Jose has given their team a 2-goal lead. Or a 2-1 lead, not a 2-goal lead. Into the zone now, McMichael. Back to Roy at the point now. Chikrin waits, fires it, goes wide of Nedeljkovic. Now down low, Orlov will attempt to bank that one off the boards. Puck will slide back out to center. Dmitry Orlov brings it now through center. Will clear that one into the zone. Sandin behind the net. Capitals trying to clear. Leonard will feed it out to center. Sharks get it back. They'll dump it back down low. Roy now battling for it with Regenda. Dowd trying to throw that pass to center. Intercepted then by the Caps here on the right side. It's Roy off the boards. Now to Dowd behind the Capitals net. Less than 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Battling for it now down low in the corner. And pass in front, and they score again. What just happened? I think it was Macklin Celebrini who had that puck behind the net. Pavel Regenda. And it's 3-1 Sharks. Holy crap. All of the sudden it went from, and I didn't even see the play in front. It was a battle for it behind the net. Celebrini, I guess, won the turnover. Just put it through his legs in front, and Regenda tucked that one through. Holy crap. Pavel Regenda. It's a 3-1 lead here for the Sharks. And just like that, it's suddenly a 2-goal lead here for the Sharks. At the point, Ferraro clears it down low in the corner. Eklund now will try and pick up that puck. Trying to break that 1-3. Trying to throw a pass in front. And Thompson steals it back. And cleared back down low. And he will cover. Pavel Regenda. Colin Graff and Zach Ostapchuk. Back-to-back-to-back goals. It's 3-1. San Jose. So I think Celebrini will get an assist. So will Colin Graff. Another assist for Macklin Celebrini. His 47th of the season. His 71st point. Absolutely nuts. And the Sharks have a 3-1 lead here in period number 2. Thank you all for tuning in. Like the stream. We'll be live later tonight for Golden Knights and Maple Leafs. That is the later slate. Yeah, Celebrini got an assist. I think the point streak ended. So I think it's now David front rebound by Ostapchuk. Boy. San Jose end. Shots are 20-9. Battle for options, bangs it off the board, so it'll be Ostapchuk from Orlov. A play! It'll be Ostapchuk from Orlov. And now broken up then by Regenda. Regenda looks, back in front to Graff. He scores! Ostapchuk from Orlov. And now broken up then by Regenda. Showing off Ilya Protas, who was named to the 2026 All-Star Classic. He's been down low there with the Hershey Bears. Has looked phenomenal. Brother of Alexei Protas, of course, has scored a pretty good amount of goals down below in the American Hockey League with Hershey. And brother of Alexei Protas, who has played awesome down there in Hershey. Congratulations to him. He is in the AHL All-Star Classic. Face off here at the point now. Sharks win it. Off the draw is gloved by Logan Thompson, who really sucks because he's playing a really good game. Thompson is. Unfortunate that he's not having the greatest save percentage right now, and his team's not playing the greatest in front of him. Face off here now, won by the Capitals. They will bank it all the way back out to center. Now they find themselves trailing by 2 here with 3 minutes to go in the second period. Sharks try to clear out to center. They'll hold it here down low in the San Jose end. Now Sam Dickinson breaks it through center. Puck is tipped and goes back down low into the Washington end. Bank back out to center. Sharks battling for that puck. Off the boards now, Dickinson. Cleared back into the Washington zone. And it's icing against the Sharks. So, Dylan Strome moving up the scoring on the power play. Zach Ostapchuk tied the game. Graf and Regenda also scored, giving San Jose a 3-1 lead here in period number 2. Through to center now. Sharks take it back. Graf into the zone. Celebrini's shot is blocked. Picks it back up now at the point. Celebrini moves to center. Fires it. Blocked by Sandin, who will clear back out to center. Puck will slide back into the Washington zone. And I think another icing here against the Caps. We just crossed over the 1,000 view mark for this stream. Thank you all so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. Face off here now in the San Jose zone. Sharks will bank that one back out to center. Now Carlson. Off the boards, then the Protas. Protas to Leonard. Leonard will dump that one down low now. Nedeljkovic here in the corner will bank that one off the boards on the right side. Protas steals it back down low. Now Leonard picks it up. Leonard fires it. Save. Rebound in front. And taken back then by the Sharks here to center. Regenda down the right side. Circles back around. Trying to clear that one down low. Capitals get it back. Chychrun. Over then for Leonard. Leonard will dump that one down low. And Sharks will regroup here now on their own end. Miso will clear that one into the zone. Approaching the final minute of play here in the second period. Into the zone. Roy, a shot. Saved there by Nedeljkovic. Puck will slide back in on him. He will cover with 56 seconds remaining. Point streak ended, but the Sharks haven't won this season when Celebrini is scoreless. Literally the engine of the team. Yeah, he has been the engine of that team. Like, it's just been simply incredible. Like, I think, and what's nuts is, like, he's 19. Like, I don't even, like, I mean, I wasn't around for when McDavid was that crazy, but was McDavid putting up this good of numbers when he was that young? I became a fan in 2018. So I really can't remember any further back than that, but Jesus. Dumped into the Capitals zone now. Eklund picks up the puck, trying to move that one to center. Capitals will steal it back and regroup here now on their own end. Strome. Off the boards then for Chychrun. Chychrun. Cleared around now behind the net then for Carlson. Less than 20 seconds to go here in the second. Carlson to Protas. Protas into the zone. He's tripped. And that'll be a penalty. And an opportunity here for Washington to go to the power play. This will carry over into the third period as Tyler Toffoli trips Alexi Protas. And the Capitals will head back to the power play. All right, there you go. So a chance here for the Caps to answer themselves back here. We will see if they'll be able to. And yeah, that's clearly a penalty. Face off here now in the San Jose zone. Caps are 1 for 1 with only one shot on their power play. Sharks win the draw. They clear it all the way back down into the Capital zone, and that will do it for period number 2. 40 minutes in the books. There were 4 goals scored in that second period. Dylan Strome, Zach Ostapchuk, Colin Graf, Pavel Regenda picked up the 4 goals. Of course, the Flyers are losing. And Washington will head into period number 3, not only down by 3 goals, but also with a power play opportunity coming here for them at the end of the intermission. But that being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the third period momentarily. All right. Got a lot of work to do, folks.
C's and G's are confused a lot more than you think. We got great internet.
All right. All right, I got a question for the Sharks fans here in the chat. Question for the Sharks fans. So, my biggest question is, who's going to be named the San Jose captain? I'm curious as to what that question is, because if I'm correct, I don't think they have one, unless if my brain's not braining right now, which is very possible. But who gets named the San Jose captain? Is it Celebrini, and why? I want to know your reasoning as to why. Toffoli, you think? Wait, is he the captain? They don't have a captain, right? Or am I bugging? It's possible I'm bugging. Experience and great leadership skills. Yeah, going with the youngest player isn't always the right move as well. So I will say that. That's totally fair. Yeah, going with the young guy doesn't always work. I mean, it's not always the right move, I should say. Not that it doesn't work. It's not always the move you should always make. Be sure to like the stream as well, guys. Helps out bringing more people in here. And, of course, subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 4,300. All right.
We've been talking about football nonstop for the past 2 weeks, so I decided to take a look at what's happening in the NHL right now, and I found some pretty interesting things. Take a look at the standings, and I was very surprised because the difference between the Eastern Conference's top team and the Eastern Conference's bottom team is just 15 points, whereas in the Western Conference, the difference is 7.
Oh.
Not defending hard enough in front of your net, just regardless of who you're playing, not a recipe to be successful at all.
Being captain might take his focus somewhere. That's true. All right, Hugh wants to do a question. Intermission questions. I generated 1,000 AI-generated questions They are hockey related, they're food related, they're movie related. You guys just give me a number and we will ask those questions. All right. First question, Hugh said 858. Oop, that's Pick'em. 858. Going down the list here. Question 858 is, what's your favorite comedy movie? Step Brothers. Step Brothers is one of my favorites. I love almost honestly, and I get it. I know I'm like saying something here. What was I gonna say? I already forgot what I was gonna say. Any Adam Sandler movie. Any Adam Sandler movie is great.
They play a high-energy game. They're a very good 5-on-5. They've taken advantage of the Capitals inside the trapezoid behind Logan Thompson. They've won the board battle. They've been skating. Yeah, again, just not enough urgency. It seemed like they scored that first goal and kind of thought maybe the Sharks would back off. They push and they, the 3-1 score is exactly was the New York Rangers.
We'll be live later tonight for Maple Leafs and Golden Knights. All right, number 18. We'll do number 18. Number 18 is, what's your favorite actor? Actor or actress? Actor. Not sure if I have a favorite comedy movie. Favorite actor for me? I'll go with I like The Walking Dead, so Andrew Lincoln, my favorite actor. Favorite actress? Actress? I don't know why I'm saying actress. Actress. I don't know. There's a lot of good actresses.
Thanks for meeting me here. Usually not an interweb dating guy. Barely ever use this phone computer. Unless it's to bundle my insurance. Liberty.
Oh, same. I hate this thing, but it's true. You can save hundreds bundling with Liberty.
Liberty?
Liberty?
Liberty.
Liberty.
Are you hungry? Let's get some blood now.
And some views.
Only pay for what you need.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. Yeah, see some serious.
The best tires in the world have Goop written all over them.
I like the goofball from Stranger Things. Huh. Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton's great. Never seen Landman. All right. The radio DJ. Never seen Stranger Things. Never watched it.
Chevy trucks are as dependable as Chevy people who drive them. They don't need permission to get going. They all have that little extra.
All right. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time during the winter, though, to watch shows. So I'll probably end up watching it during the summer or something.
5 teams in the NHL right now are all from the Western Conference, and the Jets literally won the President's Trophy last year. They had the best record, and now they are 31st out of 32 in the league. There's a super close close gap right now in the wild card race. The Caps, which is the team that I follow, they have 52 points. So do the Flyers, who are third in the Metro, and the team second in the Metro only has 51.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Getting ready for the third period here in just a moment. Oh.
In a taco, pork before, sizzle pork, and
All right. Really hope Utah loses tonight. Well, yeah, you got to hope Utah loses to get in there. We'll see, man. We shall see. All right, we got about 5 minutes, it says, till the start of the third. I got to update the all-time score sheet.
All around the concourse tonight, San Jose has a 3-1 advantage after 2 periods of play. Folks, want to let you know about the Capitals Pride Auction presented by Giant. It's open for bidding. Scan the QR code that's on your screen, or you can visit watchcaps.com/Pride Auction. Bid on autographed player-used sticks, drafted Pride tape, signed Pride-themed pucks, and more. The auction benefits the Wanda Alston Foundation, and a portion of the proceeds will go to the Monumental Sports and Entertainment Foundation, the official charity of the Caps. That auction closing 3 p.m. Eastern on
Where am I streaming from? Pennsylvania. My room in PA. As always. I've never streamed anywhere else.
Capitals Intermission Live continuing on Monumental Sports Network. Locker, if the Caps are to get things together, what needs to be supported better in that third period? Well, when Kurt Muller was talking to Al, he mentioned that they're coming at us so fast, we got to make good puck decisions. If it's going to be that fast,
Grateful for a playoff spot, but wild card 2 would probably mean a matchup versus the... Oh, it definitely means the Avalanche. But, you know, Avalanche Sharks, Colorado, San Jose, low-key sounds kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. Sounds like a fun matchup. I can't even lie to you.
with a little help from Scoreback. Yeah, an all-in tight. Well, Stop Chuck scores first goal. Play starts behind the net, comes out front, lucky bounce. He puts it up. That's 6 feet. Grab on a turnover at the neutral zone. Finds Legenda to grab. That's an 8. A 9-footer away from the net. No chance for the goalie. Here's Celebrini, the magic man, you could call him. Much like a statue back in the day. Look at him find this puck and put it between his legs. And find his man Legenda right in front of the net. Absolutely no chance. They got to clear up that part of their game. Neat work from San Jose. They turned it up. Now Washington has to respond with 20 minutes to go. We'll have you back on Monumental Sports Network.
All right, we'll be back for the third in just a moment, guys. Yep, yep. You know it.
Nobody tell him. Subway's new protein pockets. Over 20 grams of protein for $3.99. Try all 4.
now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features from the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
One thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk while the players can actually hear them. Proud of you. But when you have Geico insurance, you'll always be better. There you go. That's how you run inside zone. Anything for you, bud.
It feels good to be heard. It feels good to guide.
All right.
This is Jess, Peloton instructor, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank BankSmart in checking and savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money. Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. You got this, Jess.
We got this.
That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
What if my flaky red flag psoriasis takes center stage?
All right, third period coming up here in just a moment. Washington will start off with a power play. Last time was 2019 when the Sharks won in 7. Yeah, that was a great series. That sounds like a phenomenal series. I'm excited for that.
with Otezla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Otezla. Who's Alvarez? Corporal Alvarez.
All right. Huh. Prison. All right. As this takes forever to load. No clue why it's so laggy. Anyway. All right. Let's get ready to start the third period here between the Washington Capitals and the San Jose Sharks. Second period recap. Goals were scored by Dylan Strome, Zach Ostapchuk, Colin Graff, and Pavel Regenda. As the Sharks have a 3-1 lead here in the third period. Capitals will start off this third period with a power play. And we shall see if the Sharks can hold on to this game or the Capitals will come back. Here we go. Period number 3 between the Capitals and the Sharks is underway. Face-off one here by the Capitals now in their own zone. Chikrin now will drop it back through center Roy. Over then Chikrin at the point, over for Frank. Backhanded download out of the corner. Chikrin battling for that puck. Strome with the only goal tonight, back to Ovechkin at the point. Ovechkin down low. Chikrin waits to Ovechkin. Ovechkin back to Strome. Strome to Leonard. 1:10 to go on the power play. Capitals have set up here in the third. Leonard drops it back up to the point to Chikrin. Fires it gloved by Nedeljkovic. And that is the 10th shot of the game for the Capitals here. Shot number 10 for the Caps comes here in the third period. Face-off won by the Capitals again. Shot on net, saved by Ned. As another shot from the point is swiftly denied. If you're the Caps, gotta ride with that shot-first mentality. Alex Nedeljkovic tonight playing in his 200th game. Ovechkin off the draw, shoots it out of play. So Nedeljkovic playing in game number 200 of his NHL career. Was with Detroit, Carolina, San Jose, and probably another team in there that I'm forgetting to mention. Puck tips out to center and goes out of play. Once again. Face off here now in the San Jose zone is won by the Sharks. Battling for that puck now on the right side. Cleared all the way back into the Washington zone. Chekrin here now behind the Capitals net. Jacob Chekrin here moves it through center. Stolen back by the Sharks, who dump it into the Washington zone. Caps will regroup. Dylan Strome now will break it through center. Strome into the zone. Pass back over. Is tipped away and cleared all the way back into the Washington zone. Yeah, I know. It was unbelievable through the legs pass. I didn't even like realize it in real time because of how fast it was. Through center now. Milano back into the corner. Cleared up to the point then. Liason. We are back to even strength here in Washington. Sharks lead the Capitals 3-1. Cleared all the way back out to center. Now it's Graf through center. Down the right side. Fires it. Saved by Thompson. And banked back off the boards. Then Milano will clear down low for Carlson. Taken back then by Celebrini on the right side. Trying to play that puck then to center. Stolen back then by the Caps down low. Fed back up then for Anthony Beauvillier. Back over then for Protas. Protas breaks into the zone. Pass back then to Sandin in front. Shot saved by Nedeljkovic on Beauvillier. What a stop. Sharks have not lost in regulation when they are leading in the third. Capitals have the puck now up to the point. Sandin shoots it, blocked by a Shark. Rebound by Beauvillier goes off of Nedeljkovic down low. Capitals have the puck in their own zone. Dowd down low, throws it up to the point. Sandin waits back then for Protas. Protas over, passes intercepted. Sharks get it back. They try and clear. Taken back then by Macklin Celebrini. Over then for Sam Dickinson. Pass to center then for Gaudette. Now down low here, Faravari. Back over then for Chernyshov. Chernyshov up to the point. Klingberg fires it. Saved by Thompson. Yeah, I forgot you worked at the prison. Forgot about that. Logan Thompson making some saves, looking to improve his save percentage. Really unfortunate because he's played awesome here tonight. And his save percentage doesn't really show that. And Alex Nedeljkovic, who hasn't made a lot of saves. Banked off the boards, then Strome will clear out to center. Over then for Matt Roy. Roy to Faravari. Off the boards then for Leonard. Puck will slide back to center into the San Jose zone. Now Gaudette will backhand that one off the boards. Will bring it into the Capital zone to center. A shot. Fans on the puck. Now down low in the corner. We'll clear that one around behind that. Pass in front then for Misa, who can't get the shot on. Fed back up to the point. Orlov to Klingberg. Shoots it. Blocked in front. And played back over. A shot goes just wide of Thompson there from Gaudette, who has been very active in this game tonight. Cleared back to center now. Klingberg battling for it with Frank. Liljegren off the boards to Gaudreau, who tried to dump that one then down low. Lapierre then played forward then for Milano. Milano moves it into the zone then. Back over for Gaudreau. Stolen back then by the Caps. Through center. Protas brings it in. Liason pass back over to the point. A shot saved by Nedeljkovic. He is knocked down into his own net by a Capital and cleared back out to center. Sharks get the puck. It's Reeves back for Ostapchuk, who gets knocked down there by Liason. And Capitals get it back. Hedricks Lapierre off the boards back into the San Jose zone. 5 minutes gone in this third period. Shots are 25-13. The Sharks lead 3-1. Down low here, Duhaime off the boards then. Back for Sandin. Sandin on the right side then for Ethan Frank. Frank into the zone. Clears it back down low. Intercepted then by the Sharks. It's Eklund. Played back over then for Wenberg, who will circle back around then for Iorio. And back for Toffoli, who will dump that one in on Thompson. He will make the save Now Roy over to the point then for Iorio. Dump back behind the net then for Roy. Capitals trying to get back into the San Jose zone and get shots on because they haven't been able to do that much tonight. But the Sharks have been resilient and getting a lot of pressure here. Now Frank will dump that one into the zone. It's taken back then by the Sharks behind the net. Banked off the boards here through center. Caps get it back. McMichael, a shot is blocked. It'll come back out to center. Now Leonard will dump that one into the San Jose zone. Trying to clear that one around. It's picked back up then. Here comes Celebrini with speed. Macklin Celebrini through the zone. Cross-ice pass then to Regenda. Broken off the boards by Carlson. Leonard will get it back. Played back up then for Beauvillier. Beauvillier will dump that one into the zone. Stolen back then by Orlov down low. Dmitry Orlov will backhand to center. Now Chikrin takes it back then over for Protas, who knocks down his teammate and dumps it into the San Jose zone. Orlov will take that one right back, dumps it back to center, and the Caps will have to regroup. Fast-moving third period here. Sharks with a 2-goal lead. Celebrini with speed. Cross-ice pass then up for Gaudette. Gaudette moves in. Pass in front, or at least tried to get it there. Couldn't get it done. Cleared around now down low. Roy with the puck. Off the boards then and thrown back out to center. Ovechkin will send a pass to Strome. It's intercepted then by Misa. And the Sharks will dump it back into the Washington zone. Matt Roy here now down low will look for options. Sandin holds the puck with 12.5 minutes to go. Capitals trail by 2. Through center, Roy will bank that one off the board. Sharks take it right back. Ferraro to Liljegren. Liljegren to center. Backhanded off the boards then by the likes of Goudreau and dumped down low into the corner. Now Reeves will battle for that puck as San Jose's fourth line's on the ice. Fourth line already has a goal tonight from Ostapchuk. Down low here in the corner, Washington steals it back. With speed now is Dowd, who will backhand that one into the San Jose zone. Picked back up then on the right side by Goudreau. Intercepted then by Dowd here. Feeds it up to the point. At the point, Faravari. Faravari to Carlson, a shot. And it deflects wide of Nedeljkovic. Frank, down low in the corner. Back up then by the Caps at the point, Carlson to Faravari. Faravari to Carlson. Carlson waits. Back to Faravari on the right side. Faravari back to Carlson once again. Down low, Faravari moves into the zone. Pass in front, and they jab at that puck. And there's no play there as the Sharks keep him away. Now battling forward here in the corner in the San Jose zone. Bank back up to the point. Faravari. Back to Ryan Leonard. Leonard. Down low to Carlson. Pass in front. Beauvillier's shot goes wide. Kept in the zone, though, still by the Caps. Leonard to Carlson. Carlson back to Leonard. Leonard looking to move to center. Deeks into the zone. Fires it. He scores! What a goal by Ryan Leonard! And the Capitals cut the lead in half. It's 3-2. What a goal by the rookie, Ryan Leonard. And all of the sudden, don't look now, it's a 1-goal game here from Washington. What a move by Leonard. He deeks around Ryan Reeves, shoots it on Nedeljkovic. Leonard looking to move to center, deeks into the zone, fires it, he scores! Kept in the zone, though, still by the Caps. Leonard. What a goal by Ryan Leonard. And we have a 3-2 hockey game here from Washington. Here's Matt Roy now down low. Banks it off the boards now behind the net to Protas. Alexi Protas will clear all the way back out to center. Shots are now 25-15. Halfway through the third period. Capitals are within 1. Roy up to the point then. Cleared back down low behind the net. Klingberg. Banks it off the boards, or at least tries to. Ovechkin gets it back here at center. It's stolen back then by the Sharks down low. Orlov. Over then for Klingberg. Cross ice pass with speed now is Eklund. Eklund to the zone, moves in. Poke check there by Chychrun, and that'll be a penalty. And it looks like the Sharks will go back to the power play after William Eklund was slashed. And now the Sharks will get a chance to regain the 2-goal lead. Ryan Leonard, his 10th goal of the season from Carlson and Faravari. And it is 3-2. Whew. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. Must have been somebody else. Wish your defense was better. Yeah, got to get better defenders back there for sure, but John Carlson with an assist is 596th of his career. Alrighty. So San Jose power play. The Sharks are 0 for 2 on their power play. It's at a 20% success rate. Yeah, ain't that the truth? All right. Massive PK here against a team that has had a great power play this season. It's Jacob Chychrun who heads to the box. And the Sharks will go to the power play. Sharks are 0 for 2 with 3 shots. Face-off here won by the Sharks. Cleared back up to the point. Klingberg. Over then for Eklund. Eklund down low to Toffoli. Toffoli to Eklund. Pass back up then to Klingberg. Klingberg to Eklund. Eklund. Over to Wenberg now on the penalty box side. Down low in the corner, Celebrini back to Klingberg at the point. Klingberg to Celebrini. Celebrini to Klingberg. A shot, his stick shatters, and it stays in the zone. Eklund battling for it. Now behind the net, Carlson steals the puck back, tries to clear. And now Sharks trying to hold that one down low. Eklund gets it back. Will clear that one off the boards, then back for Celebrini at the point. Celebrini to Klingberg with a new stick. Eklund. Trying to bank that one off the board, stolen back then by the Caps. Here they come the other way. It's McMichael, shorthanded, brings it into the zone, circles back around, and back down low then for Beauvillier. And the Capitals just now ragging the puck, not allowing them to get to it. Capitals take it back then. Now Alexi Protas will bring that one into the zone. Over then for Dickinson. Shots were 25-15, halfway through the power play. Into the zone, Celebrini goes off a Capitals skate and back out to center. Now the Sharks will have to regroup here once again. Orlov dumps it into the zone. Racing for it then is Toffoli, battling alongside Thompson. Celebrini tries to throw a pass to center. Stolen back then by Protas. Protas brings it into the zone. Moves into the zone. A pass in front is blocked there by Nedeljkovic. Here's Igor Chernyshov. Chernyshov over then, cleared around now behind the net for Celebrini. Celebrini tried to feed that one to the point. Chernyshov now battling forward alongside Faravari. Time winds down here on the Sharks power play. Back at the point now, Orlov to Celebrini. Celebrini fires it, blocked in front. Played back Gaudette. Backhand is also blocked, and we are back to even strength. What a kill by the Caps. And the game stays 3-2. And we will head back to commercial break. Once again, less than 8 minutes to go. Sharks up by 1. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I got to go use the bathroom real quick. And I shall return.
His finances aren't one of them. Become a member today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Comcast Business Advanced Networking and Security Solutions help turn businesses into logistics mastering, supply chain transforming, seamlessly restocking, frictionless paying, poke bowl ordering, cyber security, mobile access granting, data managing. Welcome to the worlding modern businesses. Powering the engine of modern business, Comcast Business.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. Sharks with a 1-goal lead here in period number 3. Ryan Leonard, with his 10th goal of the year from Carlson and Faravari, makes it a 1-goal game. I don't know, guys. What's the verdict? Do we think the Caps come back, or are the Sharks going to win? How much time left? 7:56. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Sharks with a 1-goal lead here on the Caps. Face-off won by Washington. Breaking it now through center. Sandin to Leonard. Leonard, a shot. Saved by Nedeljkovic. And played back to the right side now. Chernyshov through center. Chernyshov to Misa. Misa comes in off the post. I think he might have got a piece on it. Is Thompson. So maybe not off the post. But regardless of that, great opportunity there by Michael Misa. Brought into the zone now, Ryan Leonard. Looks for options here down low. Sharks trying to break that one free. Ferraro here in the corner. Liljegren banks it off the boards then for Gaudet. Trying to feed a pass there to center. To Foley. Trying to dump that one here into the Capitals' end. Capitals have outshot the Sharks 8-3 here in period number 3 with 7 minutes to go. We're 2 minutes away from crunch time. Here's Jacob Chikrin now through center. Puck banks off the boards. Now Eklund racing for it. Eklund, what a move past Carlson. Comes into the zone. Thompson steals that puck back and plays it with his stick. Bavillier through the zone. Goes wide now. Looks for options. Carlson at the point. Will shoot that one around now behind the net. Dickinson. Back to Sandin. Pass in front was there. And they cannot connect. Dickinson through the zone now. Cleared back into the Washington net. It's 6-1. Jesus, they really need Dan Vladar back. Sharks have the puck now through center. Roy. Bank back into the zone now. Sharks trying to clear. Around now behind the net. Strome battling for it. Dylan Strome, pass in front is blocked. That's why I did this game, because I knew the Battle of PA would probably be a blowout, because it's a back-to-back for the Flyers. Here's Regenda back then for Celebrini. Celebrini through center to Graf. Off the board, Celebrini moves to center. Shoots it, blocked by Leonard. Leonard banks it off the boards then for Klingberg. Yeah, that Celebrini goal was nasty. I was watching that game too. 5.5 minutes to go in the third. We are approaching crunch time here in Washington. Chikrin banks it off the boards here all the way back into the San Jose zone for an icing. And we just reached the 2,000 view mark on this stream for only the 9th time ever. Thank you guys so much for that and us reaching this milestone. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. That's the 3rd time this week we've had a 2,000 view stream. Face off here now in the Washington zone, won by the Caps. Brandon Duhaime will clear all the way back in on Nedeljkovic, who will make the save. A good play there by Duhaime. All the way in on Ned, who didn't face a lot of opportunities earlier, but has had to have been good here throughout this game so far. Exactly 5 minutes to go. We are now in crunch time. For those who don't know what crunch time is, I like to call crunch time the final 5 minutes of the game in a game that is within 2 goals of each other. Face-off won by the Caps now. Down low in the zone. Battling forward is Protas. Trying to get that 1-3. Throws that one up to the point. Chikrin fires it just wide of Nedeljkovic now down low. Ovechkin behind the net. Banks it off the boards. Caps get it back. Ovechkin a shot. And that one goes wide. Carlson. Down low now on the right side. Trying to play that one to center. Getting it back then is Strome. Strome comes in. Fires it. Save. Rebounds in front. And Nedeljkovic keeps that one out. Might have kept that out with his groin. But he keeps that one out of the net. Huge opportunity there for the Caps. 4:42 left to go. Probably the final time we'll go to commercial break. San Jose leads by 1. Oh boy. It was Ryan Leonard just after the power play ended in the 3rd period, to which the Capitals have made this a 1-goal game. All right.
Experience the wonder of happy Honda days while you can. Visit your local Honda dealer or shop.
Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We do these commentary streams every single week. Here with 4:42 left to go in the 3rd period. San Jose with goals from Ostapchuk, Regenda, and Graf. It is 3-2. Shot there off the draw, saved by Nedeljkovic. The rebound goes out of play. Face-off coming here now once again in the San Jose zone. Won by the Sharks. Ferraro off the boards now on the right side. Will clear all the way back out to center. Keep an eye out for Logan Thompson. Still 4.5 minutes to go, but they will pull the goalie when they get the chance. Into the zone now, Ovechkin. Pass is intercepted. Now racing forward with speed is Graf. Chikrin gets there first. Jacob Chikrin now will bank that one off the boards on the right side. Caps steal it back. Carlson dumps it down low. Nedeljkovic played back over then for Liljegren, who will attempt to clear that one around the right side. Now Graf. Down low then for Liljegren. Celebrini trying to break that puck free. Taken back then by the Capitals at the point. Carlson to Chikrin. Intercepted then by Ferraro, who tried to backhand that one out of the zone. It's kept in. Protas waits, fires it, blocked. Rebounds there. Trying to get that backhand on. Could not do so. Kept in the zone though by Washington. Strome shoots it. Deflected in the air and back down low. Protas off the boards then to Carlson. Carlson in front of Ovechkin. Save by Nedeljkovic. It was tipped by Ovi into his pads. And the Capitals are definitely getting their fair share of chances here. Shots are 12-3 in favor of Washington in this third period. They've been by far the better team, giving way more pressure here on Nedeljkovic. Face-off won by the Caps. Sandina's shot into the glove of Ned. And he'll cover. Nedeljkovic and Watch with Nordic live commentary streams. Tonight he's playing in his third start with a record that gives him an .899. Here come the Sharks now through center. Dumped just wide of Thompson. Roy off the boards then for Sandin. Sandin back to McMichael. McMichael through center. Pass back over then for Roy. Roy will dump it in on Nedeljkovic, who makes the save. Now 3 minutes left to go here in the third. Off the boards, Wenberg clears it down low. We'll get an icing here against the Caps. It looks like Thompson will stay in his net. And if the Capitals win the faceoff, it looks like Thompson will go. And they will try to get a 6-on-5 opportunity here. Kemper waits at the hash marks. Oh no, they're just gonna pull him. Empty net here for the Caps. Face-off. Won by the Caps. Sharks steal it back now. They will shoot to center. And just wide of the empty net, another icing. And that was Klingberg who iced that puck. Logan Thompson in the net. Or at the bench. Sorry, not at the net. Usually he's at the net. But now he's on the bench. Face-off here now won by the Caps. Chikrin at the point. Shoots it. Blocked. Down low now, Chikrin at the hash marks. 6-on-5 for the Caps. Leonard to the point. A shot. Blocked. Played back then for Celebrini, who tried to dump that one out of the zone. Kept in, though, by Washington. Banked back up to the point. Strome to Chikrin. Chikrin waits. Down low, Strome. Strome looks to Chikrin. Chikrin at the point. At the point, Carlson. Back to Chikrin. Down low. Strome waits. Pass over is intercepted. Gaudette will dump that one. Not enough for an icing. 2 minutes to go in the third period. Jacob Chikrin through the zone now. Leonard will dump that one in. Nedeljkovic shoots for the empty net. Not enough. It was denied. Oh my God. Alex Nedeljkovic tried for the empty net. And he covers. 1:51 left to go in the third. Alex Nedeljkovic nearly shot for the empty net. My heart skipped a beat. Would he have hit it, though, is the question. No, probably not. Probably not. He probably wouldn't have gotten enough oomph. Or, I mean, he probably would have missed. Maybe. He definitely would have got down the other way for the other Shark. Shots are 26-22. We're going to get a timeout here. I think it's Capitals who are calling the timeout, so we'll take a brief moment here to wait. We'll be live in a little bit for Maple Leafs and Golden Knights following the conclusion of this game here tonight, so stay tuned for that. That is the later game here in the Watch with Nordic commentary slate. My gosh. How many shots the Sharks have? I believe they only have 3. Yeah, its shots are 13-3 in favor of the Capitals. There's been a lot of empty net attempts in commentary streams this year. We'll see. I would love to commentate an empty net, a goalie goal. I would love to do that. That'd be incredible. Face off here in the San Jose zone. Won by Ovechkin. A shot blocked. Rebounds there. In front, Ovechkin plays it back up to the point. Chikrin down low. Back up to the point. Chikrin to Karlsson. Karlsson to Ovechkin. Saved by Nedeljkovic. Ovechkin down low now in the corner. Played back to Strome, who will feed it up to a point. 1:30 left to go in the third period. Leonard to Karlsson. Karlsson to Chikrin. Fans on the shot. Karlsson, a shot blocked. Sharks get it back. They will look for the empty net. Celebrini intercepted. Caps get it back. They'll regroup. Approaching the last minutes of play here in the third period. Protas racing forward here now in the zone. Battling forward alongside Liljegren. Gaudette down low in the corner. Won by the Caps. Karlsson to the point. Ovechkin shoots it wide of Nedeljkovic. Officially in the final minute of play. Cleared all the way back out to center. Racing for it then is Celebrini. Stolen back then by Karlsson. Karlsson off the boards. Puck drops back then to Chikrin. Chikrin through center to Ovechkin, who dumps it into the zone. 40 seconds left to play. Sharks lead by 1. Wenberg will look for options down low now in the corner as the puck is tied up. Sharks trying to clear its Graf. Caps steal it back. Frank to Karlsson. Down low, a shot. And a fan on that puck now behind the net. It's in on Nedeljkovic. Chikrin gets it back. 20 seconds to go. Karlsson shoots it. Pad save by Nedeljkovic. Caps get it back down low. Strome. Wait. Pass in front. Save. Rebounds there. It's jabbed back to the corner. 10 seconds left. Celebrini tries to clear. Caps up to the point. Karlsson shoots it. And it goes up and away. And that'll do it. Alex Nedeljkovic in his 200th career game holds off the Capitals' comeback. And the Sharks get the win here tonight. 3-2 is the final score. What a game and what a win by the Sharks. Yet again, another win for this San Jose team that is dying for points. And a regulation win. They split the series against Washington overall. 2 points from Pavel Regenda. Colin Graf and Ostapchuk get the 2 other goals. And the Sharks with a huge 3-2 win. All right. That'll do it for me tonight, folks. I got to get ready for Maple Leafs and Golden Knights. That'll be the better game here tonight for sure. This game was fun, but I know that one will be a lot funner. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. It would mean a lot to me. But regardless of that, we'll be live in just a couple of minutes for Maple Leafs and Golden Knights. Thank you all for